Hey everybody! Welcome back to the SHOEGAZER channel where we talk about effect pedals, exciting music gear, home production and more, all around the beautiful noise and otherworldly soundscapes. I found this here on eBay here in Germany. It's actually a keyboard, if you want so, but in the shape of a guitar. I'd say it's one of the first synth guitars. Yeah, the company is called Unisynth and it's called the Unisynth Electronic Guitar. I had no idea what this thing sounds like. I was just excited to check it out, to see if we can get out some exciting soundscapes. Something that is maybe useful for shoegaze music or for just experimental pop music, I'd say. Because I really want to create new sounds, and I think sometimes it's a good idea to go back to a decade where weird music instruments were built and maybe they weren't loved very much and they got forgotten. I don't think that so many of you guys have ever seen that thing. I didn't. I really want to know what it can do and if it's a cool thing to perform on stage, for example, and if it actually plays like a guitar. I have no idea, but I would love to check out this thing with effect pedals and just share this with you guys. So let's see what happens. Yeah, first I want to show you how that guitar sounds on its own. It has a master volume switch, a switch for a bass note. It has a rhythm switch for the volume of the rhythm that it can play, and a tempo switch for the rhythm, how fast the BPM time of the rhythm is in the end. You can choose between 3 bass sounds, automatic bass notes that this thing plays as soon as you turn on the rhythm. You have 8 different rhythm styles that you can choose from. You have 6 different sounds on it, and you have a chord function. Here you can also see on the neck of the guitar, you have 12 frets here, and depending on which string you push, you will get, for example, a major chord, a minor chord, minor 7th, major 7th, a diminished chord, or an augmented chord, whatever you like. I think this is a nice instrument to write new songs with, because nothing that I will do here would ever happen on another guitar that I have. And this also wouldn't happen on any synthesizer that I have. I think this is a very creative tool, so let's see what it does. The first sound is called guitar. Let's see what it sounds like. The first thing that surprises me is that this reacts to what I'm playing on the strings, because I played synth guitars before, very modern ones. Maybe you know the jammy guitar, a very modern version of this one here. The reaction of my string positions here and the sounds that are coming out of it are much better than the ones that I played on modern synth guitars. It's really weird. I don't know if you can see that. This is actually only a rubber print or something. I have no idea. I don't think that they ever printed something in the 80s. But it's made of rubber. There's nothing banding here or anything. It just reacts to on which position on the frets I am. And this artificial string mechanism sends the attack signals to generate the sound. So this is an open string. It's tuned like the standard tuning for guitar. You can hear also and sometimes it plays 2 notes at the same time. But it works pretty accurate, and it also has this little screw here that once was a whammy bar, but it works. It doesn't sound beautiful, but it sounds very spacey. What surprises me very much is that you can play real chords. That makes this instrument outstanding in my opinion, because I don't really like the way I grab chords on a keyboard. I like the way you compose chords on guitar much more than I would do it on a keyboard. So this actually enables me to do that on guitar, and this is really cool. What's also very cool about this instrument is that everything is on board, so I don't have to use it in a computer or something like that. It just sounds like it sounds. Let me show you the rhythm here. You have a disco rhythm, you have a rock rhythm, You have a 16th beat, you have an 8-beat rhythm, you have Latin, you have waltz. I'm not sure if anyone will use the waltz rhythm ever, but why not? It sounds quite cool actually. Then you have a ballad rhythm and a swing rhythm. Then you have here the volume of the rhythm. You can also turn it off. And when I'm choosing the chord knob here, then I can generate bass notes. Let's turn it up so we can hear it. I can stop it and I can choose another bass sound, for example a piano bass here. I can also choose an electric bass. It sounds like this. It sounds very trashy, I know. I don't expect too much from this instrument, but I expect it to be lots of fun as soon as I run it through effect pedals. When I'm strumming the chords here, I get a major chord. When I choose this string, I get a minor chord. When I'm choosing the third string, I get a 7th chord. A minor 7th on the 4th. A major 7th on the 5th. I really love this one. Yeah, and a diminished chord on the last string. This sounds really cool actually, so let's try something. Let's try another sound. The second guitar. Vibes 2. Alright guys, you know what I mean. So this is what the guitar does. So that's everything. It's fun to play around with it. It's everything on board. I can also disconnect it from the output and everything would come out of this little speaker here, which also sounds very trashy. Let me show you how that sounds. Alright, you know what I mean? To make this little guitar synth toy a lot more interesting, I want to use this episode's effect pedal by the company Glowfly. As you might imagine when you look at the design, whatever comes out of this pedal is gonna be kind of weird. I really like this middle setting here. I actually forgot how it's called. It's a pitch shifting, glitchy effect that I really like. I want to show you how that sounds when I run this little synthesizer thing through this pedal. Let's start with this sound here. Guitar is instantly such a cool instrument only because of this effect pedal. It's so cool. The brass sound is actually my favorite one. This is so nice. So now let's check out some distortion. I can use some digital distortion here from my multi-effects pedal, the Line 6 HX Stomp XL. Let's choose the guitar sound here. Without the distortion. With distortion. If I would play this guitar through an amp, it would sound like this. Alright, let's play a chord. I'm actually much more a fan of my favorite distortion pedal, the Dream Angler, because it's kind of a analog bit crusher, I'd say, made by Devi ever. I really love that company. I'm so sad that Devi is not making pedals anymore. You have to listen to it for yourself so you can understand what I mean. We can turn any boring sound into something extreme. I really like the vibe sound here when it's getting distorted. So, yeah, let's add some delay to that. This is really nice. Now imagine how this would sound with the rhythm section of the guitar. We could actually play very doomy stuff with that guitar. The sounds on this thing are coming in mono out of this output. So what would happen if I sync everything to one delay and throw it through some artificial red distortion from the Line 6 HX Stomp? And now I use some digital delay. I love that. Let's turn on the beat now. That was the beat before. But now, with delay, it's getting super dreamy. This is so cool. Let's try it with some drums on top of that. I will now mix everything together, so I will use the episodes by Glowfly, I will use the Devi Dream Mangler and some delay from my line 6 and the beat, and let's see what happens. What I did now is I activated the rhythm section, so it plays some bass here, and I want to hear how it would sound if I generate some rhythmic synth sounds just with delay and this guitar, and for sure with this distortion effect. That sounds really nice. Okay, let's mess around one last time with something quicker. Let's see what happens. So for the last demo, before I say goodbye, I will use the chord program of the guitar with the 16th beat and some synced delay and play around with this, and hope you just like and enjoyed this video, and I hope I see you next time. If you haven't done it yet, subscribe to the channel and check out my music Uncanny Valleys on Spotify. I link you everything in my description here below. And yeah, see you later guys. I hope you had fun.
Wow.